Hello everyone, it's Jeremy and I'm going to give you an update on my book baby progress. I am currently working on having my second book published. The first book is A Gift of Peace and Purpose: A Survivor's Journey. And I'm excited to say that with this second book, I got my book cover and I'm actually very happy. Yeah, so what has happened since the last video? Well, first, let me give specifics. Created this project on March 25th, 2021. So almost 2 months ago, right? And let me talk about the different proofs that I've gone through. Metadata optimization, book cover templates, and the text itself. I rejected the first book cover because of one small detail that needed to be changed. I went through the text proof and read it and found some mistakes, both from me and also from BookBaby. There were some edits that were made to the text that I didn't like, so I had to have that corrected. And then there were some mistakes that I made and needed to fix, so that was taken care of. One thing that I will say is I did use the, what's it called? The line editing services by BookBaby, and even with that, I still found a mistake that I thought would have been caught, but it wasn't. So it may have been one of those things where I don't know if they use a software or if it's done via hand or however it's done. There was still something that was missed. No biggie, like, it happens. I just know to continually check and check and check and check, right? The line editing service is separate from the publishing, right? So I used Grammarly on my own, and then I used the line editing services just to have a second set of eyes, and then I went into the publishing portion of it. So, yeah, so those are all the things that I've done so far. The only things that I will tell you now is I'm noticing time-wise that things are taking a little bit longer than they did in the past, and it could be because there's a lot that's being published, right? Depending on the climate of the world, people have things to say, therefore publishing services may start to get a little bit more busy. I want to say that when I started my first book, it was in, I wonder if I can see it here. I started it in June of 2020, actually. And maybe towards the latter part of the year, the amount of books that they had to go through or process tapered down, but I don't remember it taking so long. I will tell you that it's been timely. It hasn't been months at a time. It hasn't been more than 2 weeks, I want to say. But it's just the little differences. It's nothing that makes me feel bad about the process. I'm glad that they're taking their time. That lets me know that not only is my book going to go well, but also those who publish on this platform as well. We're kind of sort of linked together based on the fact that we're published through BookBaby. So I would want everybody's book to be quality because it's a reflection on my book as well. Anything that I would do differently? I said it before in this video, and I've said it in a previous video, but make sure you reread, and reread your book before you start to approve and finalize everything. The only thing that I have to do now is approve the last edit that I made. So let me take a step back. I did 2 rejections. One was because of the mistakes that I made and the mistakes that BookBaby made in the formatting. and then I read through it one more time once they fixed it, and then I found another mistake that I didn't catch the first time. So I rejected it a second time, and that's what is being fixed now. Sorry about that. So yeah, just continue to reread. In the other videos, I talked about making sure that you budget and you have money set aside for marketing. Order as many books as you can the first time around, so that way you can maybe do some giveaways, get your book out there. The customer service has been great. Anytime that I've interacted with somebody via the email, well, it's the only way that I've interacted with somebody this time, but nobody's been rude. Everybody's been great. I am surprised that I did not get a phone call this time around, and it could be because everybody's busy. I don't know, but I haven't received a phone call yet, which the first time I did, it was kind of like a screening call of some sort. But I guess maybe because I've gone through them before, they didn't think that there was a need, but I still would have liked for there to have been a touch base. It makes it more personable. You know, it makes me feel like the company doesn't see me as order number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but, you know, Jeremy. So I think that's everything. I hope that I'm hoping that they just fix that quick edit by Monday. I get it approved, and then they start to put the books together and send them my way. I really hope that they get here by my birthday, which is in a few weeks. That would be perfect. That would be so perfect to be able to do a video around my birthday. My mom is actually coming. I'm trying to pull up a calendar to see. But yeah, it would be really interesting. 1, 2, 3. So my birthday is in 3 weeks. So hopefully I'll get everything approved and they'll start shipping it here. I did not go with the overnight shipping. That was just too expensive for me based on my budget, but it'll get here when it gets here. I hope that this video helps you with knowing that Book Baby is good so far. I haven't had any poor experiences, nothing that would make me want to side-eye them. Just things that are human error. Like people are human, so there are going to be mistakes, right? So just make sure you reread, look for the details, look for things from not only your eyes as the author, but also your reader's eyes. What will they see? What will they understand? The small details are super important. Have your marketing plan, have your budget, have somebody that can read with you, because you're probably going to not see a few things, but somebody else might catch a few things. Make sure that you have your author bio ready. Make sure that you have your book cover wording ready. Somebody did reach out to me. Shout out to them. You write something and then they read it and then they give you suggestions. So they won't do it for you, but based on what you input to them, they will make suggestions. I think that's everything. I want to say that is. I'm going to wrap up this video now because I don't want to ramble. Hope that this helps you. Have a great day.